Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I am going to give you the insight question answers and exercise question answers from the chapter number 11 World Geography from class 5 Geography book all together. Okay, don't be confused. All the insight question answers and exercise question answers are given one by one all together. Okay, so don't skip the video, watch the video till the end. If you have any queries, then please let me know in the comment box, and if you have missed any videos, then please check out the playlist or description box. You can get all the videos from there. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications from the channel. Okay, so let's start World Geography. Number 1, which influence the climate of Earth? The axis and the lines of latitudes together influence the climate of the Earth. Number 2, what does the latitude tell us? The latitude tells us how far away from the direct heat of the equator a place is. Number 3, what do you mean by world geography? World geography is a study of the climate, vegetation, animal and people in each of the climatic zones. Number 4, what are climatic zones? The different climatic regions are also called heat zones or climatic zones. Number 5, name the latitudes on which the climatic zones lie. The climatic zones lie between the equator, the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, and the Arctic and Antarctic circles. Number 6, what depends on how far the climatic zones is far from the equator? How? The heat on each of the zones depends on how far the climatic zones is from the equator. The climatic zones are hottest near the equator and get cooler as we move away, and then colder towards the poles. They are the coldest near the poles. 7. How many climatic zones are there? Name them. There are 3 climatic zones. Number 1, torrid or hot zone. Number 2, temperate zone, that is neither too hot nor too cold. Number 3, frigid or cold zone. Which factors affect the climate? The zones cover a vast area with different kinds of landforms, and hence each of them has places with different kinds of climate. The following factors affect the climate of a place: distance from the equator, altitude or height of land, distance from the sea. Next, number 10, how distance from the equator affect the climate. The nearer a place is to the equator, the hotter or warmer it will be. As we move away from the equator, places get cooler. Jakarta lies very close to the equator. In December, the maximum temperature of this place is 32 degrees centigrade and minimum temperature is 24 degrees centigrade. New York is quite far away from the equator. The maximum temperature in December of this place is 8 degrees centigrade and minimum temperature is -1 degree centigrade. Next, number 11, how altitude or height of land affect the climates. If the land is on a latitude close to the equator but high as mountains and plateaus, it would still be cool. The peak of Mount Everest, which lies very close to the equator, has snow throughout the year. Next, what do we study in world geography? In the world geography, we study about climate, vegetation, animal and people of different climatic regions. Number 13, what is the other name given to a climatic zone and why? The other name given to a climatic zone is heat zone, because the heat on each of these zones depend on how far they are from the equator. Number 14, how does closeness to the sea affect climate of a place? The sea affects the climate of the place are near it because water heats or cools more slowly than land. The temperature of the sea has effect both summer and winter. Next, number 15. What is natural vegetation? Natural vegetation means those plants that grow on their own without any help from the human beings. They could be forest, bushes, or grasses. These are not planted by people, unlike crops or orchards that are planted by human beings. Number 16. In which regions do fewer people live and why? The population is low in the very cold area of the frigid zone, the very dry area, and the very heavily forested regions of the hot zone. People do not get favorable climates here, so fewer people live in these regions. The last question. In which climatic zone is India located? That is a temperate zone. So here we come to the end. We have done all the question answers, all the inside and exercise question answers from this chapter we get. And now it's time to like the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications from the video. So see you soon with a new video. Till then, bye and take care.